Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing this burnt orange kind of coppery shimmery eye look. I've really been obsessed with this lately. I just think it looks really summery and it looks perfect on green eyes. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyelids with the MAC Studio Finish Concealer and this is in NC15. And for my transition colour, I'm going to use Mango Tango by Geek, and I'm going to use that on a Morphe M330 brush, looks like this. And I'm just going to lightly work that into the crease. The reason I'm using this brush is because it hardly puts any product down, and that's what I want. And then I'm going to go in with Poppy and I'm going to put this right into the crease, and I'm using a Morphe M506 brush for this. And I'm just going to go right into the socket there, just to create a bit more definition. Then to blend that all out, I'm going in with my MAC 217 and I'm just going to soften up all those edges. Then I'm going to go back into the crease with my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm taking the Morphe 35N palette and I'm going to use the colour right here, and I'm going to go back into my crease again just to deepen that up a little bit more. And I'm going to kind of focus this on the outer corner of my eye and a little bit into the middle. And then blending that back out again with my 217 brush. And then for all over the lid, I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Flamethrower. This is a really bright coppery colour, very pretty. And I'm using a MAC 282 brush to put this on. I've decided I need a little bit more warmth in the crease, so I'm taking my Morphe palette again and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to warm up that crease a little bit more. So now I'm going to go back in with Flamethrower, and using my fingers, I'm going to apply that all over the lid again, just because it's more pigmented if I use my fingers. And just to get right into the inner corners of my eyes, I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to work that right into the inner corners. And then I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to really gently blend out that edge. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of black eyeliner to my lower lash line, and I'm just using a MUA one. Now for mascara, I'm using the LOreal Telescopic, and this is in Extra Black. So before I finish off the rest of my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer, and I'm going to take my Becca and Dry Brightening Corrector and I'm going to apply that as usual to my under eyes. And I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques sculpting brush. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Light. And I'm going to blend all that out with my beauty blender. And I'm also going to take a little bit of the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Concealer in the shade Light Beige. And I'm just going to take a tiny amount of that right under the eyes. Then I'm going to set all that with my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to apply that using my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just going to pack that on underneath my eyes. And I'm just going to let that bake on my skin while I apply my eyelashes, and the eyelashes I'm using today are Red Cherry Lashes in the number 43. and then I'm going to apply the 747Ls on top of that. So after I applied my lashes, I just went ahead and used some Rimmel black gel eyeliner just to cover up that lash band a little bit more and hide any glue. And now I'm going to go ahead and wipe off any excess powder. And then using this Anastasia brush, I'm just using this blunt edge. I'm going to take Mango Tango from Makeup Geek and I'm just going to run that on my lower lash line. Also going to take a little bit of Poppy that we used earlier. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with that brown shade that we used out the Morphe palette. And then I'm going to add some mascara to my lower lashes. So now I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and this is in the shade 022 Sun Bronze, and I'm going to apply it with this Real Techniques brush. Then for blush, I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Head Over Heels, and I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. And that's just going to add a little flush of colour to your cheeks without it being too excessive. And another little trick that I've learnt lately is to go in and buff out your makeup once everything's all done, and it makes it look really soft and really airbrushed. So I'm just using this Ted Baker brush. It looks like this, really dense. And I'm going to go in with this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is just in the shade Transparent. I'm going to dip my brush in like this. And then I'm just going to buff like this in circular motions. And this really helps blend everything together. And it makes your face look really airbrushed and flawless. So for highlighter, I'm taking the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. And applying that with a fan brush as usual. Just to the tops of the cheekbones. Teeny tiny bit on the chin and a little bit above the eyebrows. Then last but not least, I'm going to go in and do the lips, and I'm using this MUA lip liner in the colour Caramel Nugget. And I'm just going to outline my lips with this. Then over the top of that, I'm going to take this sleek lip polish, and I'm not actually sure what the shade is of this because it's rubbed off. And I can never open these things. Ugh. Finally. It's just this pinky peachy shade. I've actually used a lot of this. These are really good. And I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this because I'm the only one that uses it. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I'll link that all in the description box below. And yeah, until next time, bye!